Wagwan, it's Akrameth here, and today I'm going to be discussing my top 5 personal PS4 games. This is a list based on my current collection. So these are games that have, just in my opinion, that I think are the best of the best, and I'll give you a few reasons why. So let's get into it. So first and foremost, we have Persona 5. If you like turn-based combat, this is for you. It's kind of like Pokemon where they have different archetypes. You have fire, water. In this one you have air, light, dark. There's just that kind of system of gameplay, but they do it in such a stylish way. You won't see this level of, this level of cleanness. They focus on a lot of reds, a lot of poppy colors. Obviously very anime, but puts you in the shoes of the protagonist. You're a school kid by day, and by night you're raiding people's hearts, essentially, like the manifestation of the evil side of themselves. So yeah, it's a ragtag group of young teens, but they do it really well. Persona games are always done well. I've only played and completed 5, but the way they style their games, hey, you can't really complain. But that would be, in no particular order, within my top 5. Second of all, and this is not like, as I said, no particular order, Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. You cannot go wrong with a Metal Gear Solid game. Hideo Kojima is a genius. The way they do their shots, he doesn't hold back when it comes to those wide shots and them long scenes. You're going to be sitting down for like 15 minutes for some of these scenes, but it's essentially you're playing a movie. One of the best stealth mechanics in a game that you can play, or a series per se. Many different ways of going about options, hiding, different guns, you can customize your weapons, customize your arm in the game. No spoilers, of course, but a game that's done very well. It's got a very big story, and for some people it can be confusing, but they do follow-ups and they do explain how you got here, and Snake and stuff like that. But all in all, once you play this game, see the visuals and stuff, you're just going to be locked in. Third and foremost, we have Nier Automata. So I don't even know if I'm saying that properly. If I'm wrong, just correct me in the comments, please. But Nier is a very different kind of game. It is a hack and slash. You are essentially an android. Your focus is to go around and just, you collect resources, you defeat these kind of robot things, but humanity has sent these androids to go and deal with stuff, so that whether that be reconnaissance, dealing with things, and the earth looks very scorched, it's in ruins. The story is very cool. It's a very short game, but for what you get in that package, it's amazing. Very good combat, very stylized as well. This is Square Enix, so Final Fantasy-esque. Really good visuals and really good gameplay and combat. You cannot go wrong when it comes to Nier. I had to put this on the list. Ghost of Tsushima. This game, it had me hooked. You're a Ronin, essentially. You're one of the last warriors of your army and stuff like that. You have different stances that you can switch into, whether you're dealing with spearmen, shielded men. I think there's the 2-sword guys as well. But yeah, there's a different way to go about combat. It makes you feel like a samurai after you've dealt with people or killed everyone. You can kind of shake off your sword kind of way, in like how they do the little hilt spin and stuff like that, and shake off the blood and stuff. You feel like a samurai. It's going to take you through that kind of that environment. Very stylized, very Japanese heavy. They have blossom trees, and every visual before you're about to start the fight feels like you're about to go down, and it's very bloody, but that's how it was in that era. So what's his name? Jin Sakai. He's a goat. But if GTA had like a baby, and that was like a Japanese kind of Ronin game, then this would be it. But you cannot go wrong with Ghost of Tsushima. And lastly, we have Shadow of Mordor. Now, I picked this up on a whim. I didn't think the game would actually be much. I know that it's developed by Monolith Games, Warner Brothers, but it's got gameplay that's similar to Batman Arkham Knight or Arkham City or Arkham Asylum, you know, the tap triangle, you know, you deflect, but it's done really well. It's okay to take inspiration from other companies, but the way they do this game, you know, if you like Lord of the Rings, which I do, you can't go wrong. Good stealth elements as well, and they have a system of when you defeat generals, one general steps down on the system and a new one gets in place, and if you're fighting up that bunch of people, enemies and generals will come through. They'll say, "Oh, I killed you last time, you're gonna die again." So if you've been killed by one, they will reference the fact that you have got smoked by them. So nah, it's so sick. It's so sick the way they do the game. So you cannot go wrong with Shadow of Mordor. But yeah, those were my top 5 games in my opinion. I'd say you have to pick them up. Yeah, you just can't go wrong with a good PS4 game. I play a lot of PS4 games on my PS5. It's cheaper that way, but I'm an affordable gamer. You know what I'm saying? So drop some comments on your favorite picks and let me know if there's anything else you want me to explore. I will do a collection video as well. But yeah, pick these games up, man. It's been Akram F. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Subscribe.